They fought evil on screen, but couldn't escape it off screen. Ah, the 90s. Simpler times. Saturday mornings, Dunkaroos, and of course, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. 5 teenagers with attitude, and 1 green guy who made everyone swoon. But behind the explosions and morphing sequences was a much darker reality. Fame, fortune, or lack thereof, untimely deaths, legal issues, and even murder. Yep, actual murder. So buckle up, because this is the tragic truth behind the colorful world of the Power Rangers. Let's start with the OGs, the original cast of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They looked like they had it all, but that was mostly Hollywood smoke and mirrors. The cast was paid peanuts, literally $600 a week for doing their own stunts. No royalties, no benefits. They were basically risking spinal injuries for grocery money. And that led to the first blow. 3 of the original Rangers, Austin St. John, Red Ranger, Thuy Trang, Yellow Ranger, and Walter Emmanuel Jones, Black Ranger, quit during Season 2. Why? Because they were tired of getting exploited. The studio said bye and recast them faster than you can say it's morphin' time. No big farewell, no respect, just vanished. This one still hits hard. Thuy Trang, the original Yellow Ranger, died in a car accident in 2001. She was only 27. She had a whole career ahead of her. The crash was horrific. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt, the car swerved off a cliff, and she died at the scene. A real-life warrior taken too soon. David Yost, aka the Blue Ranger, was bullied off the show for being gay. Not by the cast, but allegedly by producers and crew. He said he walked off set one day and never went back. Years later, he opened up about it and revealed it led to a nervous breakdown and years of therapy. The Blue Ranger deserves so much better. The most iconic Ranger of all, Tommy Oliver himself. Jason David Frank played the Green Ranger, then the White, the Red, and even the Black Ranger. He was the franchise. But off-camera, he battled personal demons. Divorce, family struggles, and mental health issues plagued him for years. In 2022, the unthinkable happened. He took his own life. Fans were gutted. The Power Ranger who never gave up finally lost his fight. Rest in power, legend. Remember the OG Red Ranger? Well, in 2022, he was indicted for COVID relief fraud. The guy who once defended Angel Grove was now defending himself in federal court. Allegedly, he was part of a scheme that scammed the government out of $3.5 million in PPP loans. Not exactly Ranger behavior. And now for the wildest twist. One of the former Rangers killed someone. Skylar DeLeon, a minor actor who appeared on Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, brutally murdered a couple in 2004. He tied them to an anchor and threw them off a boat. Yes, that happened. He's now on death row in California. Dark doesn't even begin to cover it. Despite the chaos and heartbreak, Power Rangers kept going. They rebooted, rebranded, and morphed into every color of the rainbow. But the ghosts of the original cast haunted the franchise. The pain, the loss, the disrespect, it's all there, just behind the cheesy fight scenes and recycled monster suits. So the next time you hear that classic theme song or see a kid wearing a Ranger hoodie, remember, these heroes weren't just fighting monsters on screen. They were battling real-life tragedies most of us never knew about. And while they might have looked invincible in their suits, they were human underneath. Flawed, hurting, and too often forgotten. The Power Rangers taught us to stand up, to fight evil, and to never back down. But damn if life didn't test them harder than any putty patrol ever could.